Welcome into episode 26 of my desert-only Ironman series. Last episode we completed one of our 2 hunter goals, that being the Rune Scimitar from Ninja Implings. It took 30 total Implings to get, and now the only item left from Implings that I'm looking for at the moment is the Rune Warhammer from the Magpies. I'm over 100 dry, so hopefully in this episode I can get a little bit of luck there. Then we'll also be doing a variety of other things as well, KQ of course, and then I want to try going back to Scarab Mages as well. I haven't been there in a couple episodes and they just have some great resource drops that I can use to further my account. So without further ado, let's hop into episode 26. Beginning this episode off with a Calphite Queen kill, and we get Cactus Spines and a Super Restore. Again, not very useful, but it's good to get some kills out of the way early on in the episode so I don't waste too much time trying to get everything else I'm looking for in this episode. Just like that Rune Warhammer, but that was a pretty quick kill. Timer says about 25 minutes. I would say it's probably closer to 22 or 21 minutes. The first phase went by a lot quicker, so it's really just hit or miss on that first phase. I'm not quite sure how to get it down any further without getting a weapon upgrade, but I still enjoy doing KQ kills. It's just I'm running out of food so quickly, so I gotta go make some more pizzas. Doing a bit of pyramid plunder here, and there is level 58 thieving. Alright, doing something I haven't done in a few episodes, which is Scarab Mages. I forgot all the drops I had, and look at all the gems I got just from hitting the rare drop table. If I can get lucky maybe with like a dragon spear or something, that would be pretty sweet, but also got some coal, some raw lobsters and bass, so that's good cooking experience. I think I'm gonna go and do a couple more inventories of these. And there we have our second inventory of Scarab Mages. I got 3 coal drops and 4 raw lobster drops, as well as 3 uncut sapphire, so that is very good for those materials. Okay, so a couple episodes I mentioned a cactus seed was a drop, but now a potato cactus seed is a drop as well. This is a fairly newer seed, so they must have had to add this in there on purpose, but I can't complain. I think this is a really high requirement though, farming wise. And let's see, I think it's under special. Potato cactus is 64, so that's a long way away. I already can get potato cactus pretty easily just in the Calphite lair, but it is interesting that they've added a few new drops that I think to these Scarab Mages. I don't know, maybe the cactus seed was there before, but I know for sure the potato cactus seed couldn't have been there as long. That's going to wrap up my third and final trip of Scarab Mages. I got a lot of coins, 33,000 coins. They drop about 3,000 at a time, and then I got 8 gems as well. I don't know if they drop dragon stones, but if they did, a Ring of Wealth would be really nice to get. Okay, so I casually knocked out 44 laps in the Polinevich course to get level 72 agility. I think 72 is a pretty important level for Ironman and most main accounts as well. Okay, well maybe it wasn't 72. I was thinking of the shortcut in the Taverley dungeon. It might be somewhere in the 70s. I thought it was 72. But anyways, there's 72 all done at this course. Picked up 8 marks of grace. I was about half the level. So I'm getting close to about 15 to 20 per level at this point. 3 more levels until I can't fail at the agility pyramid. So I just looked it up. It's actually level 70, so I passed it a couple levels ago. I must have got caught up when I hit 70 when I unlocked this new course. And yet again, another unsuccessful trip. I got 3 ninja implings in that, the claws, the scimitar, and then some weapon poison. I saw 1 lucky impling and 1 dragon impling as well during the trip, but I haven't seen a magpie in like 2 days, so I can't even get lucky enough to catch them at this point. And there we go with another Calphite Queen kill. And we get Cactus Spine and a Super Combat. I am getting very unlucky right now with all these drops. I just want to get, even if I don't get a rare drop, I'd like to get maybe like the red D'hide body, or I think they have a lava battle staff as well. But there's kill 29. I'm getting them a little bit quicker, less than 30 minutes on that one. I'd still want to try and get them under 25 minutes if I can, but overall can't complain. So earlier I got a medium clue from an impling, and the first step is in the desert. I know in the last episode I mentioned I may want to start maybe just try juggling, but when it comes to medium clues, I can only get them from catching implings that I know of. So I think that I'm going to see if I can complete every step, even if it does take me out of the desert. just kind of go back to what my old rule was when I was doing easy clues, and see if I can get anything good from a medium clue scroll. Moving on, step 2 is in Varrock Square, so I can complete that as well. And here is step 3. It'll require me to go all the way to Artie, so I can't use the teleport there, so it's going to be quite the journey over there. Alright, and this is going to be step number 4. Luckily I'm already here, so I can kill the monk down at the monastery to take the key, and then I can go to Varrock again. Alright, this is going to be the completion of step number 4. This might be the casket. And there it is, our first medium casket on the desert only account. Like I said, if you haven't watched my series the whole time, if the first clue is in the desert, I will allow myself to complete it as long as I don't need to get any items or anything like that to complete the clue. Those clues that had the key that I needed, I figured that was just part of the clue step that needed to be completed to continue the clue, so I am going to count that. And without further ado, let's go ahead and open up this medium casket. I'm not really sure what I need. A god cloak would be nice. Like I said, rangers of course would be great, or any of the other boots as well. Let's see what we get. Wow, that is actually pretty good. An unholy blessing, some swordfish, an Addy plate skirt tee. So the blessing's good. I can take that to Calphite Queen and just have it in that arrow slot. So all in all, I can't complain with the first medium clue completed. It gives +1 prayer in the arrow slot. So not too bad for my first medium clue. Maybe I'll get lucky with another one again. There it is. Oh my gosh. I just wanted to catch a couple more and I actually got it. The Rune Warhammer right after completing that medium clue. And I just got lucky and I was just hopping worlds waiting for the hop timer to kick me out and then I would log off. But oh man, I can't believe I got the Rune Warhammer. That's it. We can go kill some KQ now for a while. This should be our best in slot weapon that we can use at KQ until the Dragon 2-hand sword we get. I'm super excited now. I'm gonna knock out maybe 10 KQ kills right now. Well, first I need to make some anchovy pizzas first because I ran out of those. But after that, we will test out this Warhammer and see what we can do. Alright, let's see what the final count is on the magpies, and it is 120. So I think I only caught about 3 or 4 in this episode so far. We've caught 9 ninja implings since the first Ruined Scimitar, and we got a second one as well. So there we go, 120 magpies. I no longer need to catch any magpies because I've gotten every single loot from them. Going forward with the hunter grind, I don't know when I'll go for 94 hunter, but it is somewhere in my future though. In case you were wondering the difference between the Rune Mace and the Rune Warhammer, so I got 39 crush and 36 strength with the Rune Mace, and the Rune Warhammer gives me +14 crush up to 53 and +12 melee strength to 48. So I should get a couple more max hits and hopefully it just hits more accurately as well. So I realized I needed to catch some more anchovies before making some more pizza, so there is level 44 fishing. And there we have level 60 cooking, back at my favorite spot making pizza. And now we can really not do much. Mushroom pie, I don't know if I can make that, I don't think so. But anyway, let's keep cooking these pizzas. And this is going to be the first kill post Warhammer grind, and some Wines of Zamorak and 2 prayer potions. So out of any of the drops, that's a pretty good one to get. Again, the herblore level really isn't that high, so I can't use those wines for a long time, but it's better than getting cactus spines or buckets of sand. Overall, the kill did take a while. I tried to do a first phase no poison, so I just went right with the Warhammer to start. It does, I think it increased my max hit by 3 over the Rune Mace, so I can now hit a 16 when potted up. So that's very good as well. And then I saved a bunch of food because on the second phase, I decided to try melee for the first 5 to 10 minutes just to save some food. And I saved 8 pizzas, so that's great. In total, I think I used 10 pizzas. I can't complain over that. And that's 30 kills in the books. Let's go and try and knock out a couple more. And there we go, kill number 31. I ran out of food and more Wines of Zamorak and a super restore. So all in all, not too bad. The kill took way too long. I couldn't poison it for the life of me on phase 2. So I had to use magic the whole time. And luckily I got the kill. I think I probably had maybe like 1 or 2 minutes on the timer before it reverted back to phase 1. But there is kill number 31, back-to-back drops with Wines of Zamorak. Kill 32 coming in. Can we get Wines again? No, we get some. Ooh, that's a pretty good drop for most Ironmen, but I just don't have enough Snape Grass to make that. But I'll take the 25 Grimy Renars. And 2 more prayer potions. So overall, it's not too bad. The prayer potions will come in handy if I ever try and do multiple kills here. But all in all, that's 3 kills back to back to back. And I think my best method is to use the Warhammer right at the start of phase 1. And then when it gets down to about 50 health or so, I will then use the dagger to poison it. So that way in phase 2, I can get a little bit of a boost with the poison. So I don't need to use as many blood runes and as much food, but lately, the last 2 kills, I've been using almost all my food. But there we go, 3 kills back to back to back with that Warhammer. I do like it a lot more than using the rune mace. Okay, there we have level 51 range, hopefully one of many, but I don't think my arrows are going to last that long. I'm going to try and get 53 with these arrows. And there we have level 52 range. I ran out of steel arrows and the XP rates with the arrows weren't that good, so going down to iron is going to even go a little bit slower. So I think I'm going to take a little break. 2 range levels is good for me now. I think I'm going to go and try and test out KQ again. And there we go. Kill number 32 and 2 Torsal Seeds and 3 Monkfish. Overall, not very helpful at all. I did get crashed one time, so this kill maybe took me close to like 45 minutes to an hour. I was at the end of phase 2 when I got crashed. Somebody ran in there with a ring of recoil, did 1 damage and ruined the kill. And then that last trip, somebody actually ran in there and luckily they didn't have a ring of recoil and they left. So that could have turned into maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours for 1 kill. Actually, that's kill number 33. I didn't even notice that. So 3 Monkfish, 2 Torstals, not exactly what I'm wanting, but I'm glad that I'm getting a lot more kills here in this episode. There is kill number 34 on Calphite Queen, and we get, ooh, I saw 3 items and I thought I got something good. More Wines of Zamorak. That is the theme of this episode. So that'll be my 3rd Wine of Zamorak drop of the episode, and a Cerebrew, and then my 2nd Ensouled Calphite Head so far during this grind. So that'll be the 6th kill. I think that's a pretty good stopping point just for this episode. I did get the Rune Warhammer midway through, so I know I promised that I would go for like 10 kills in a row once I get it. But I think I'll do that in the next episode. I'll make some more food just so I can kind of just knock them out one after another. And we're going to be closing in on 50 really quickly. And that's going to go ahead and end this video. We did make some great progress in this video. We got 6 Calphite Queen kills as mentioned in the last clip. Plus we got that Rune Warhammer that I've been looking for 3 weeks or so. We completed a first medium clue as well and got the Unholy Blessing that at the point of recording this I realized I have not yet brought to Calphite Queen to save just a little bit more prayer when I'm trying to walk it to the corner. And then lastly, I did get a comment in my last video from Douglas. He said, "Where are the Infinity Robes?" And I am taking that to heart, and I am going to go ahead and try and get at least 1 piece in the next episode, just because I am closing in on 50 kills soon, and I want to get those robes before then, just so I can use them for future kills. So I'm going to start with the telekinetic room because it's the worst one in my opinion, and we'll see where we're going from there. But anyways, thanks for the support, everybody. I'm closing in on 2,250 subscribers. They're going up a lot quicker than they used to, which I am so happy about, and it gives me so much more motivation to complete these videos. But anyways, thanks for watching, and give it a like if you did enjoy it.